Everywhere you look, you can find light in the darkest of places.
Cold like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in the cage, I'ma let out the hood out the hood out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came from one man, forget that piece. You take the west side, take out the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the
I hear them chatting the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear them chat with the boys, man's so tough, but man's keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls better tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pine, if you wanna touch me, please use caution, 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 caution.
This is a light I'm very fond of. I'll tell you straight off the bat, it's awesome. They call it Soonwell MT1. So, this light, Soonwell MT1, costs $130. And, you know, I'm going to have to say straight off the bat, Soonwell, I'm sorry. I know it's taken me 4 months to get to this review. That just means I've been using it a lot and I can give my honest review to everybody out there. It's a fantastic light and I have grown to love it a lot. A lot. In fact, most of the films that you've seen that I've done since January have been using this light as a B-roll kind of light, and it's really done an awesome job. 2 amazing things, apart from the price tag, $130 for a light tube like this is pretty awesome. It is app controlled. Just let me get that out there. App controlled in that price. You've got an app, you download it, it's app controlled, very simple. Now, 2 cool things. It's magnetic, so this whole strip right here is magnetic. You're just like, and it's stuck on anything metal, which is great. It's pretty heavy because it comes in at ½ kilo, so you feel that this has got like it's a ton, you know, and the light source is just, I mean, it's very soft. You cannot see. I mean, if you look at that, this is at, what is it, 10%. Let's get it down to 1%, which is right there. You can see, you cannot see any LEDs. So the light is ever so just, it's very smooth. And the fact that you can't see any LEDs means that you don't have like multiple shadows, which are horrible coming from like, you know, these LEDs. It's just nice, milky, soft diffusion, which is fantastic. The second thing I was going to get to is that this is an underwater light. Underwater light. This, you can actually put this underwater and it's rated at IP68, so 5 meters underwater. This will work. This will work underwater, 5 meters right down. You can do some funky photos, you know, whatever you guys do underwater. I don't know, it's fishy stuff. This light will work underwater. Now, this is an RGB W light, means that it uses RGB, yeah, so red, blue, and green, or red, green, and blue, and white. So it uses the white LEDs as well, just to perfectly tune in the colors. That's a pretty funky thing. Now, another great thing about this light is not only is it CCT, and not only can you change the green magenta shift shift in it, but this is also a CCT like extended version. So if we go into CCTS, let's say 20%, that should be good. And you can actually go all the way down from, let's put it at 1,600 Kelvin. So very, very warm. This is like your kind of like fire warm candle, all the way up to, let's get it all the way up to 20,000. Very, very cold. Almost like my light back there, which is very bluish. So that in itself is pretty damn awesome. And this is at 20%. So if I get this all the way up to 100%, for you folks out there, this right here is 100% on the extended CCT, which is just absolutely fantastic. Now, if we go back into normal CCT, and for example, we go into 5,600, why would we do that? Well, that's daylight. And we pop this up to 100%, where it should be at its most powerful. This right now is 100%, and it should match my aperture 120 D Mark II right there. Very, 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 very nice light. I am impressed with this light. And inside here, we're talking about a 7.65 milliamp hour battery, which is huge. It powers this monster for about 2 hours, and it takes about 3 hours to charge. You can have like quick charging going on. It's a 3.6 volt, 27 watt hour battery in here, like powering this thing. It's some serious stuff. And holding it, you can feel that it's very well made. Not only that, but it comes in a case like this. How rare is that? And not only that, but you get a little tripod, so you can basically just, do you see many lights getting stuff like this? I can't get it in. It comes with a little tripod, so you can stand it up. I mean, let's turn it on just so everybody gets the whole idea of what's going on here. It comes with a little tripod, and not only that, it comes with a lanyard. It comes with your USB-C to USB cable, because it is USB-C, which will be right up the top in here. I don't know if you guys can actually see that in there, right there. And that is like sealed so that it's waterproof. And this, yeah, like check that out right there. See that? You're wondering, what is that for? Well, this screws into the top. And then, if you turn on another one, you're gonna screw one into the other. So they're basically just screwing each other, right? And there you go. Now you have one long light. That's just, it's one big long light. And obviously you can do different stuff, so you can, you know, change it so it's dual color lights. But not only that, you can also stick in another one of these into the side here, and you can screw it in sideways, and you can like basically make a huge square from them. It's fun stuff. I really do appreciate a case like this, which is a hard kind of like soft case from Soonwell. Great stuff. So whilst we have 5,600 on this guy, let's just quickly do the test. So 1 meter away, turn off this big guy, and let's just turn on the light meter, of course. And we are talking at shutter speed of 1/50th, ISO 100. We're talking about right there, 210 lux coming out from this light, which is not bad. And like I said, I've been using it for a long time. It's done a really good job. The light quality is incredible, because we have a CRI of 96 and a TLCI of 97. So if you wanted, you could use this as your main kind of light, and it does, like, as you can see, it does this beautiful job of just smoothing out the skin. It's very, very, very pretty. Not only that, but using that, you can basically control this whole light. And the cool thing is that when you flip the light around, you basically flip around the screen, so it's like got a sensor in it. The other thing is that this thing has 20 light effects. So we have party, we have fire, which is no doubt one of my favorite. If you know me, you know that fire is definitely one of my favorite. Not only can you change the effects, but you can change the speed, the frequency of these effects. So this fire is going really fast, and I can basically go into speed, and this is on speed 1, and I can put it down to 10. And it's gonna change the speed of the fire so it looks a bit more realistic, or it matches to what you're trying to achieve in your film, your feature film, whatever you guys are filming out there. Paparazzi, TV, which is another one of my favorites. So you're kind of like just sitting there and you know, you're doing a thing. You obviously have a whole load of ideas. Cop car as well, you can change the speed of everything that's going on. Storm, which is pretty cool. And if we go in storm and we change the speed, it does its thing. What else have we got here? HSI pulse, CCT pulse, HSI flash. Looking if there's anything actually useful apart from those. Bad bulb, you know. I think a light has actually gone out somewhere up there. So, you know, you get the drift. Fireworks, explosion, welding, HSI, CCT, warm cycle, white cycle. So yeah, this light has a ton of functions, including the actual app, which I will tell you what is called, because it's actually not called, believe it or not, Soonwell. It's called Light Piece. Now, the app itself is, it's very useful. You basically just press Start Now, add the light that you're using, go into the actual light, and if you have Bluetooth connected on your phone, it should turn on. Once you've got the app working, you can turn it on and off, which is really, really simple. Say we go into color, and we go into 5,600 Kelvin, and obviously let's turn it on first. There we go, 5,600, we can turn it into 2,700. It's very, very quick to use. We can change the magenta shift and the green shift all the way up, so that's really great. We can go into HSI and we can, you know, it is instant. It is basically instant. RGBW, so you can change the whole RGBW here. It has Lee filters, so say you are on set and you've got lights that are filtered, you can basically go, right, I want 137, and you're filtered, you want 131, and it's filtered. Same with Roscoe filters, we can go through them and we can filter it to E723 or G220. That sounds pretty cool, huh? G220. And we can go into Sense, which is basically, well, all your different effects. And like I said, say if we go into fire, we can change it from low frequency to high frequency, and it changes to exactly what you want. Same thing is, it does have color picker. So for example, if we were to turn on the light and we were to pick the red color right there, it should turn reddish, which is pretty great. So it's a light that I can highly recommend to everybody who's looking for a waterproof, magnetic, very, very well made IP68 light tube. Any questions, comments, drop them down below. If you have liked my film, don't like it again, just give it one like. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that, because, you know, we're going to be doing some cool stuff this year, hopefully with a bunch of lights and stuff. Anyway, catch you guys on the next one. $130 is not bad, by the way, for this light. That is actually a very, very good price, considering other ones on the market that don't do anywhere near as much as this. That was a good review. I think I did a good job.